Whose army is stronger? Well, it's certainly not Italy. I don't know why we're starting this video off with Italy. Oh, military rank. Russia, France, Italy. According to who?
Try not to lose your hair.
Oh, that's why they were worried. Oh, they're so cute and adorable. Give them a croissant. Exchange for a pizza, 2 croissants. You don't have more than 2 pizzas? More than 1 pizza? Punch them. Punch them. Punch 'em. Oh, yeah. There you go. Perfect. Yeah. Give him a little bit of that nuclear. I just randomly wanted to mention how, like, France's nuclear policy is to nuke first and then ask questions later. If you don't believe me, look it up. That's a fascist Italy from back in the day. If they came back in time, then maybe France would be afraid. But then again, it wasn't France that lost to Italy in World War II. That would be the Germans. Italy cute, France kind of shocked. Meanwhile, the Italian Empire. Italy crying with a pizza, France devil horns with a croissant, Italy Chad. Oh wow, this got really deep. It is true right now, France's army is definitely larger than Italy's. I think that back in the day, France's army was also larger than Italy's. Kind of always has been, unless you go back to the Roman times. Main fear. This is the USA. What is the US's? Oh, I'm about to crash out right now. No. Wait, what's red? Are they gonna zoom out and show the? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's what I thought was gonna happen. That was a pretty good edit. I'm like, what flag is all red? If it had like a hammer and sickle and it was yellow, yeah, then this was definitely gonna be our reaction. The face of the USA when he saw the USSR. Squid Game, but it was made in the USA. So here's Korea with the. Wait, is that Google? Oh, what would that be like? Is Google running the USA Squid Game? I wouldn't be surprised. They'd probably throw me in there too. Korea, classic style from Squid Game. Meanwhile, the USA, Google style. Now imagine the style they do in Italy. If you lose, you'll get freedom. I like the way that sounds. Which flag is harder to draw, left or right? Well, first of all, you know what? It's easily Japan because you have to draw a perfect circle. Only Squidward can do that. Or no, that's SpongeBob. Definitely out of those first two, yeah, it's probably Poland. Although drawing a straight line isn't super easy. Oh, that's probably Norway. Norway's easier. That would be Korea. That'd be difficult. Are we doing it by memory? See, that all kind of matters. Probably because the circle, again, definitely not all those stars. Greece is, I think, easier to draw in terms of flag. Oh, Serbia versus Wales? Probably, let me look at that Serbian flag again. Oh my goodness. That's a tough one. You know, surprisingly, it actually might be Wales that's a little bit easier. I mean, there's just a lot of little details going on in that coat of arms for Serbia. Kids born in Sri Lanka or Bhutan and have to draw their country's flags on Independence Day, they're really talented in my opinion. Literally, the greatest artists must come from there every single day. Those last 2 videos are by Zane. The first 2 and this one is by Stayed Human, 1918. Not again, please. Oh. The echo scream. Okay, we're gonna go over this. Oh no, is that the Keemstar scream? Germany was have a great time, a great maniacal laugh. Love the reference to their facial circle turning into the rectangle for a brief second. It's a nice throwback. They also had those psycho eyes at this time, and they would again in the 1930s and 40s. Russian Empire in World War I. They definitely disappeared. I think that's the right year as well. For some reason, Spain and Japan liking Japan's outfit, but yeah, I mean, this is the Spanish-American War date. The Spanish Empire was certainly on their last legs in the 1800s, but this was their final blow, losing Puerto Rico, Cuba, and the Philippines. I just like how Japan's there for reference to see like, oh, that's funny. I see why they put these 2 together. It's because you could credit the U.S. with the ending of both of these empires. I didn't even think about it like that. First it was Spain, then it was the Japanese in World War II. That's pretty smart. Another smart aspect of this was to end the Roman Empire like that, splitting into 2. It would be even funnier if the Western side then like immediately did another scream and they also disappeared. They were just gone though. They don't split into 2. Man, they look so Chad. And then this is finally the Qing Dynasty. And a Qing Dynasty flag back there. 1911, they're going to break up into a lot of different pieces as well. Russia really said, no, not again, please. Is this his voice? So many empires said bye-bye in history. I like how the Roman Empire scream was just the scout from Team Fortress 2. Some other empires that could have been included, well, pretty much every single empire, basically. I mean, you know, you have the British Empire and the French Empire and the Portuguese Empire, and I guess you could even say the Soviet Union. How empires disappeared. Oh, here it is. So we have, that's, okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and watch the whole video, but I'm interested with these date choices. The first video was really good and well put together. Okay, there's the double. I don't know if those 2... had the same ender, the same person that ended both of them. I doubt it. So interestingly, choosing 1997 as being the official end date to the British Empire. That's definitely reference to losing Hong Kong. Do many people consider this the official end of the British Empire? Because, I mean, you could definitely say it was way before that. Oh, well, AI is saying it's 1997, but they also are saying what I'm saying. It was kind of began, like, they lost the vast majority of their territory of Africa decades earlier. Was that one of their planes in the background dropping on them? Okay, obviously the French Empire, 1870, splitting up. Why does the Napoleonic... Oh, are these the people that destroyed them? 1870. Oh, it's just because this was the year that both Italy and Germany were about to unite. I wouldn't say that that was the year that the French Empire ended, though, but it was certainly the beginning of the end for them. I mean, you could argue the French Empire is still kind of there right now. Have you seen all the overseas territories they still control to this day? But I do really like the reference to the unification of Italy and Germany. Okay, well, hold on. So the Portuguese Empire ended in 1975. That's when they lost their final African territory. Angola, Mozambique, one of those. Oh, 1999 could be also considered. This is similar to Hong Kong. This is when they lost Macau to China. Remember, Macau is right there next to Hong Kong, too. Mongolia just happened to be put there, but yes, the collapse of the... I mean, the hordes were still a very big force, though. And then it's finally the Ottomans, 1973. What was that, a Turkey? What the heck? What is that? So after World War I, and then the Spanish Empire, okay, we had another reference to them, collapsing into a hole. France splitting into three is wild. UK before, I'm the king and I rule the world. UK now, T. The Ottomans drops cookies when they die? Bro. Japan, what are you gonna do, Japan? Who are this? Oh man, there's so much going on in the background. South Korea's back there, Taiwan, and it's North Korea. Is that the Philippines and China? I see Malaysia behind Japan. Why is it Japan that's holding it up, though? Man, so many like Countryhumans and Country Ball references to Squid Games recently. Obviously, season 2 just came out, but so I get it. Love the inclusion of the background, though. Oh, we have Cambodia. This is like a lot of ASEAN nations. This is very... Well, obviously, Squid Game being Korean. I get it, but yeah, so we're gonna have a lot. Oh wait, was that Turkey? Was that a Turkey? Oh, there's a Russia. Oh, there's a lot of little details going on. Maybe, I think that one's Indonesia. Now in the Country Ball universe, I'm not sure if they are actually supposed to draw Poland upside down. Like with Country Balls, they always draw Poland upside down. That's the rule. It looks like Indonesia, but it's just meant to be like that. I don't think they do the same thing in Countryhumans. For those who don't understand, North Korea was the frontman player 001. Japan was stunned because why would a frontman threaten to oof the guard if you watch Squid Game? Oh, okay, that's why it went over my head. Amazing as always. Everyone's just talking about how they're happy their country's here. I just want a Squid Game anime ripoff with Countryhumans. Like, is that so much to ask? That's not that many details. Beautifully drawn there, nice. Most people in cities, Cairo has 20 million. That's in Egypt. Mexico City, 21 million. Oh, Japan, a lot of, I already know what this trend is. They're screaming at like way bigger cities. So Japan is number 1, but then there's a lot of places. Oh, it's gonna be India, China, and then Tokyo. Let's see though. China, oh, okay, I didn't pick that order. 26 million in Shanghai, 31 million in Delhi, and then like 35 million, 37 million in Tokyo. Yes, they do cities differently in Asia, like really differently. I can't even really, and maybe like a lot of Americans can't wrap their head around these numbers. I literally, because I haven't been to these countries yet, I want to go, but it makes, Cairo pretty good for Africa. Africa is a continent that doesn't, really have hugely densely populated cities either, compared to the rest of the world compared to Asia. Mexico actually is the biggest city in all of North America. They're bigger than New York, a lot bigger actually. Sao Paulo, 22 million, but yeah, Shanghai is just, these numbers are crazy. Now they say it's very soon into the future, Tokyo is going to get passed up by probably Delhi or maybe China. They won't hold on to this championship. That is Asian power. Brazil's eyes and teeth popped out. Yeah, it was kind of horrifying. Again, as I've always mentioned, it's just kind of difficult because the definition of city drastically changed with every country. Like, what is a city? Is it the entire metropolitan area? Of course, countries want to make it seem like their cities have the most amount of people. Whose army is stronger, the UK or India, Russia, military rank? Okay, this is higher up in the list than we saw before with Italy and France. Okay, but we already know who's going to come and save them. What's that say? Colonization? Yeah, India wants their revenge. They very, very much still remember what the British did to them. They're going to have to revive the British Empire. Oh, they're not going to. Oh, they did. They just have to slap the crown back on. To be honest, they probably wouldn't make that face. Even if the UK just randomly announced, hey, we're the British Empire again, I don't think the Indians would be that afraid. There's like more than 15 times as many Indians as there are British. They're getting very close to those numbers. What did that one little paperwork say, though? Oh, colonization of Britain. They were just reminding the Brits of what they did in the past. Like, no. Oh, yeah, and you're just gonna crush it. I really love this angle of different countries. It is, this sad, sad boy. Yeah, the Brits were kind of freaking out for a second there, but luckily they had their trusty crown getting ready to go. I'm always so surprised, like, especially on the internet, like, Indians very much still remember that whole thing. I mean, I know that's obvious. Of course, you remember your colonial ruler, but, I mean, they still pretty mad from what I'm reading. Don't worry, India. The King Marian Empire is here. India pulled the Uno reverse card in the UK. Everyone's gangsta until India's serious. Fear of all countries. Oh, I like the map. I love the globe in the background. That's Germany, obviously. This is Russia. What fear of countries, though, are we? That's Japan. What countries are we afraid of? France? Are we afraid? Oh, I see. Okay, we're just talking about... I really like the element of including the map in the background. That's the Russian Empire. This is the Japanese Empire. Who is the next one? Napoleonic France. Countries of the world living at the same time as these empires in particular definitely feared them, that's for sure. Great Britain just woke up. Now versus the past. Mongolia doing little cute laughs. China doing cute... Okay, that Italy's crying. India's... Oh, is this their upgrade? This is their glow up. Oh, it's technically a glow down. Oh, the old Indian Empire. Oh, now versus past. A lot of places look like this now. They're kind of just doing cute... Well, I don't know about China, but a lot of places are just kind of doing... Is it supposed to be a cute laugh? I don't know. I'm kind of out of it. But they did look pretty Chad back in the day, that's for sure. Aryan Empire coming up a lot. Love Mongolia from South Korea. Fear 3. This is South Korea looking at Russia, but obviously it's going to change to North Korea. Ah, that's pretty creative. That first looks like Costa Rica. And then it's North Korea because, well, they might get blown up potentially. That could be Kim. There's actually a lot of different countries you could put here as fear for South Korea. It could be Russia. That's a pretty good one. There's also China. What else is South Korea not like? I mean, there's back in the day they didn't like Vietnam, but that was during the Vietnam War. The Korean confrontation. Here's about the Korean War. I'm assuming because that's the Soviet Union giving arming the North Koreans and them looking like they're going to win the war. Then the UN. I'm glad it is. Okay, good. There was a lot of countries that helped during the Korean War. The South. It definitely was not just the U.S. Obviously, the U.S. did a whole lot there, but there was a ton of places that helped fight for South Korea. One of them is like Turkey, but it was the UN, so that includes the UK, Canada, Turkey, Australia, the Philippines, New Zealand, Thailand, Ethiopia, Greece, France, Colombia. The more further down you go, it's like even Luxembourg helped out. How much did Luxembourg give? Tiny little old Luxembourg. That is literally insane. We didn't even finish this video yet. Okay, so then North Korea calls on their... oh, that's a really good animation. They're showing exactly how the North Korean front line moved. This was exactly the order too. Like, that is the right face because South Korea almost lost right here initially off the bat. Then the reinforcements arrived literally like the Avengers. It was literally like the Avengers moment. The UN and the US come in and then they push the North Koreans all the way back to the Chinese border. Then China really gets involved. I mean, obviously the Soviets were providing arms and things like that, but once China got in. So yeah, this is the first part when it was just North Korea holding the gun, and then boom, the UN comes and the USA, boom, they start pushing the North Koreans. Oh, we didn't do that part? I didn't realize that we didn't do that part. It's essentially, it was a proxy war, so that's why for a second you see the USA flag versus the Soviet Union. Yes, Cold War was a weird time. You're a creative genius, no joke. Everything else is just in Korean, so I have no idea what the hell is being said right now. A lot of those videos are by Stayed Human, absolutely love it. Oh man, he's just killing it right now. Such a good artist. As always, big ol' thanks to the patrons. Drew's Argentinian Trust Fund, RIP Grandpa. I will force Drew to eat Spanish food unless he remembers Imperial and modern Japan have the same flag. Alexander the Terrible. Connor Pavlik. DOOCHBAGGINS. Fredrik Tibblin. KingBearHaze. LuxembourgLover. NordTyrol. Niglu the Go. Tambre. Check that link down below if you want your name here.